Good morning, everyone. Are you ready for another fun-filled morning, or I shouldn't say morning, card class, I should say. So when you join, be sure and comment and share. So if you join, and you just like it, you don't get put into the drawing. And I will be giving out another prize today. So we're going to be out of the annual catalog again, as always. And just to warn you, Lily has been barking because Steve is outside with the four-wheeler. And if anybody has ever seen her, she loves to ride the four-wheeler. So he is out with the four-wheeler, so she is barking. So running up and down the steps, trying to get his attention so she can go for a ride. So anyway, we're going to be out of the annual catalog today. And we're going to be using a die. So just a die. And it is on page 64. And it's this Meadow die. Now it is a die set of 13. And these are all of the shapes that you get. So like with all the cards today that we're going to be making, you will need this die set. You will get the paper and then you'll have to cut it out at your home. But these are all of the items that come in there. And so it's amazing that you can make all the cards, and we're just using a die set. No stamping for these, but there is a stamp set that you can use. I am using some of the greetings from it, and that is on page 66. And that is the Quiet Meadow. And that is right here. So that is kind of one that went with it before. So kind of neat. So, but like I said, we're going to be using the Meadow one. So I'm just going to check here, get updated. Like I said, be sure and comment. If you just like it, you don't get into the drawing, and you want to get into the drawing to win a prize. So, okay, so I kind of get started here. Again, this is the Meadows dies that we're using today. And, oh, you know what? Sorry. Let me get back there. And if anybody doesn't have a book, it's item number 155852. And that is 13 dies for $38. So a really, really great one to have. So let me get some of my stuff together here that I need. And remember that there are some neat things going on this month. So we do still have the designer papers sale going on, and that goes on till the 30th. So 15% off select papers. And so there are some really cute papers. So don't miss that. Plus, also, if you've been thinking about the starter kit, I know this is kind of a small little flyer, but the starter kit right now, you get $155 worth for only $99. So it's normally $125. So it's a great deal. And that, again, goes till the end of the month. And we do, I have Zoom meetings with everybody every month. So you don't have to be local to come to them. They're usually the first Tuesday of the month. This month is going to be the second Tuesday of the month. So we get together, we do a make and take, we share samples, just go over some fun things that are going on. This month I'm going to do some demos too. So everybody's going to make a card, and then we're going to do some demos. So those are always fun. So you can just go to my lisastamps.com, join the fun, and then you can join the group. And then you actually get your product at a discount. So if you have, like I said, if you have $100 worth of, or I should say $155 of product that you want, you only pay $100. And on your kit, there is no shipping, just tax. So that is a great deal. So don't forget that. This is a good month to do that if you have ever been thinking about signing up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to be using the Charming Sentiments on this one. And that is on page 18 of your catalog. And this also has dies that go with it too. So that is a really neat one. So, and I'm just using the thank you. Whoop, it's not sticking very well. And we'll get that. Again, I'm using a photopolymer, so I'm going to use my matte. And it's just, whoop, got upside down. Normally, I would take this and stamp it and then cut it out. Whoops, and then I pushed too hard. Let me wash that. Okay, let's try this again. There, that's better. That's always happened when you're sitting here talking and not paying attention. Okay, so we got the thank you there. So remember, go to the lisastamps.com to get your card kit, and you've got to use this host code. If you don't use this host code, it won't prompt me to, it won't show me that you're want to get this card kit. So use the host code to get that. So we're gonna take, so first of all, I'm just gonna take, and this is from the paper, the Earthen Elegance paper. So we're just gonna take that and I'm gonna layer that right onto that. First we'll get this one done. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you a fun little trick. So I cut this out. This is the Misty Moonlight. So I cut that out. And we're going to be putting that onto this white cardstock. Textured that with that new brick one. I love that one. Okay, so we're going to take our green glue and we're going to use a dauber. And just going to put a little bit on there. Okay. And just put it on to there. Oh, I might have needed a little bit more. Thought I had too much. And I'm always one that's like, oh, I'd rather have not enough, and then I can add more. So we're just putting that on there. This is a great way to put stuff on your items without, you know, having to get your glue all over. And I'll be doing this a lot today. So we're just going to take that and put that right on there. And I'm doing this right now so I can kind of let this sit. And, okay, so we've got that on there. Just going to set that aside. This will dry, and then you can either rub it off or, but that is a great way to do that. And like I said, we're going to do more. So I'm just going to actually put this in my holder and set it here. Okay, so for this one, we have our card here, cardstock, and this will be scored for you. So we have this, this, and then we're going to go like that. So, let's see here. Let me, just a second here. Okay, so we've got that. I had to just snip a little bit of that off there. I got it too long. And then this cardstock is a longer piece. And you're actually going this, fold this right in half. So we've kind of got some of our pieces all together here. Need them. Okay. So the first one we're going to take, and let's do this right away. So we're just going to go back to our designer paper that we had. It just makes it easier to put this in place. We're just going to put this right here. So we've got that there. So your cardstock kind of sits like that. And with this piece, we're just going to take and put some there. And this one I can just put a couple more. So we're going to take this, and that looks like I scored that kind of crooked, but we'll get it worked out. Okay, so we've got that there, so like that. Then we're just going to fold this and go right on the back. So it sits like that, if you can see that. Okay, be sure to comment when you join. I forgot to watch her. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Velma. Hi, Kim. Wow, you remembered, and that's cute. You just cracked me up. Did you set yourself an alarm? You told me you were going to set yourself an alarm. I got diddling around here in my stamp room, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to hurry up. I got to get here. So I just was about late myself. So, and then this one, we're just going to okay, so we've got that there. Then we're just going to take and add a little bit more adhesive. And then this one is going to go right here in front. Oh, I got that really crooked. Holy cow. Let's see if I can peel that off. I really got that crooked. This glue holds, or tape holds really, really good. So we'll see if we can take it off. Okay, there we go. Looks a little bit better. Okay, and got that there, like that. Then we're going to get some dimensionals. And I'm actually going to put the dimensionals right on to my card here so that I make sure that I get it where I want it. Just going to peel those off. And we'll put that right on there. So there is your card. I don't know if you can see it. So it just kind of sits right up. Kind of neat. Holds on the back there. Folds really just right up so you can put it into your envelope. So that is our first card. Oh, Kim. Nope, I remembered on my own. You're so funny. I know how it goes. Kathy, you put it on your weekly calendar. I got up this morning, and for some reason, I'm like, oh, it's a weekend. Everything's been so crazy around here lately that so, okay, so that is our first card. And for our next one, we have a lot of pieces here. Again, okay, so for the first thing I'm going to do, and I am going to use this stamp set that I talked about, the Quiet Meadow. We're just going to use a verse in there. Oh, Steve must have come in and Lily heard him, so she is gone. And so we're just going to stamp that on there. I'm going to move that down so I can see that a little bit better. Oh, let's see. Well, that looks pretty good. I'll say my G, but the G I think is kind of different on this. Okay, so we've got that. And again, going to use that that embossing folder, that is exposed brick. And I have, these are actually, these two right here are out of the shimmer paper, the new shimmer paper. And this is the Berry Burst, and this is the Bubble Bath. And these are the same colors that I used here too. So I've got that cardstock already folded. And let's work on them so that they can make sure to get dry. And I see I forgot to punch out a couple pieces here. So just let me get those punched out. Okay, we got those punched out. Love using my Take My Pick tool. And again, we're going to go back to our glue, our green glue. I always call it green glue. So we're going to do the black one first. I was just looking, whoops, sorry. So we're just gonna get some glue on there. And I always just put a little post-it note around it so that I always know that that is for my glue. So we're just gonna put that on there. And I'm gonna put that right in the middle. So I've got that. Then I'm going to take my bubble bath one. My finger has a little bit of glue. Again, get some more glue. This is such an easy way to put your glue so that you don't have a lot of exposed. It goes onto the mat. It doesn't go onto your paper, and this mat is great. So if you don't have the silicone mat, that is something that you better put on your wish list. So I'm just going to lay that right there. Take the berry burst one. And it's just easy, so easy to brush it on. Then you don't have like too much glue popping out when you try to put it on there. And it's neat. And this actually, it dries on there. It doesn't even get hard. It stays really nice. This I'm just going to set aside so that oh, here comes Lily again. Oh, I moved my camera and I did. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Hey, Lily. Okay, so I've got my black. Hi, babies. So we're putting the berry burst, and we're putting that right onto the bubble bath. And the bubble bath has a texture on it. So we're just going to put that on like that. And then layering that onto the black. And then we'll take this and put that right onto our card base. Okay. So now this, let me find my snips. And I'm just going to snip off those little ends flush there. They went everywhere. Okay, and just put again some adhesive on the back there. Oh, I missed on there. There we go. So we're just going to put that there. And then the thinking of you, we're just going to use some dimensionals. Now remember, to get these kits, you place a $35 order and you're going to get 2 of each of the designs. Anything that needs to be scored, I will score that for you. So that will all be scored. Plus, you're going to get the tutorial. So everybody that got the kit from last week, your kits will be mailed out tomorrow, and your tutorials will be emailed to you. Okay, so then you're going to get these little butterflies. You're going to get 3 of them. And so just using, I got glue on my finger. So we're just going to put that there. There. So you'll actually get 6 of these, so you'll get a nice, whoops, let me go the other way. And we're just going to put that one up there. So there is your card. Isn't that cute? And these are with the new shimmer. So like I said, if you have a $35 order, you are going to get 2 of each of the card designs. So like this card right here, you would get enough supplies to make 2 of these. Anything that's in that kit that I showed you with the dies, these, and also this is in there too. So like your little one there. But you will get the paper, but you will need the die to cut that out. So you would cut this out. So if you have a $35 order, you're going to get the supplies to make 2 of each of these. If you have a $50 order, everybody loved this so much, so I'm going to extend it for this week. You're going to get 2 packs of 6x6 papers, and they're going to be different ones. They're necessarily not going to be these, but a lot of fun. So you'll get 2 of them. So I shouldn't say that, that's not right. So if you have, so for every 50, you get 1. Let me correct myself. I was thinking for a $100 order. So if you have a $50 order, you'll get 1. And then if you have another $50 order, you'll get another one. If you have a $150 order, you get another. So for every 50, you get 1. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the papers and I'm like, ooh. But then I was thinking for $100. So for every 50, you will get a pack. So for $50, you get 1. If you have a $100 order, you get another one. If you have a $150 order, you get another one. So that is for this week. And you have until July 2nd to put in your orders to get the kit. And also remember to comment and share. If you join me and just like, you don't get into the drawing. But if you got to comment and share. And last week, Kathy Schaefer, is it Tulson one? I'm sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, but Kathy, I do have your address. So I will mail you out a fun product. So congratulations. But so remember, fun things with that you can get by commenting and sharing. So, okay. So this one has got a lot of parts. And I am going to stamp this one right now. And this one I use always, my go-to greetings. And go-to greetings is on page 97. I use this one all the time. You guys know that one. I love that one. Lily's laying here on the floor kind of like, okay, when's she going to come and give me some attention? If you've ever been to my classes, you know that Lily loves seeing everybody. Okay, we got that there. She's like my official greeter when I let her downstairs. Otherwise, she gets a little too excited sometimes. Okay, so I have a bunch of little papers here. And there's some longer ones. There should be 5 of them. And then, did I mess up and not cut them? Shorter ones? Oh, there it is. There. So I've got 5 longer ones and 4 short ones. So your cardstock will all be cut and scored, and you can see I've got a score mark here. I've got score marks here. So you just actually take and fold that. Okay, so you turn it this way. So all your score marks are down here. I don't know if you can see that. Just gonna check and see. Now, I did something fun like this before, but I want to share this again using this this die set. So we're going to first of all take, okay, so we have 4 short ones. We're going to take and put our adhesive all the way down. I don't want to get that on my pivot bar, and I just did. I went crooked. So I can see guys. So I'm going to lay that right there. It's right along the score mark. It's on the bottom. It's hard to see with my light, so I'm just going to bring that down. So I brought that down like that. We're going to take another one. See if I can keep it and go a straight line this time. Okay, so again, I'm going to lay that right on the side. My score line is right there, and then we're just going to shut that. So we've got that. So now I have adhesive on all of these. So now I'm going to take my long ones, and first of all, I'm going to go right to the very bottom. So go right to the bottom, lay that down. I'm going to take the next one, and I have a score line there. So I'm just going to line that up. Go to the next one. Again, I have a score mark that I can see. So lay that there. Go to my next one. I have a score line to go to. And then the last one. So we've got that there. So now we're going to take these, and again, we're going to, this is one of my old ones, and it's just being a little finicky today. So we're just going to take that. I can't do it straight. So we're going to take that down and put that right at the bottom and lay that over that piece that we put on the bottom that we originally did. So we've got that there. We're going to take this piece one and again run it the full length. Put it on the bottom, flush on the bottom, and again lay it right over top of there. So it goes all the way up. So we've got this like this. Let's see, we have all these score lines on there. So what we're going to do is, I've got a piece of just white paper that I did a design on. Should say I embossed. So we're just going to take that. I'm going to put that right over the bottom one there. So we're covering up all those score. And then just designer paper. You know, it's got two different sides, so you can use whatever one that you want. This is kind of a fun, and this has the berry burst and everything. And so we're just going to take that and put that in like that. And then we have some black cardstock. And I should have textured that. Yours will be textured when you get it. I forgot to texture mine. Okay, so we've got that in there, like that. Our little ovals, your ovals will be cut out for you. I will send those to you all cut out. And remember to comment and share to get into the drawing. Okay, so we've got that there. So now I have some pieces that I cut out. I use the Distressed Gold. I use the Berry Burst. And I use another one. We're going to turn over our card. I guess that's sticky. And I'm just going to, I'm going to put a little bit on. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit down here. Okay, And then I'm going to put that on here so I don't get it on my other paper. Oh, I just keep moving that. Okay, so we're just going to set that there and go up. Okay, so we've got that. The black one. Then I'm going to take, hope I didn't move it too far again. I keep catching my paper, sorry. Put a little bit more. This one I'm not going to cut off the end, so I'm going right down to the end. Okay, come back to here. Gonna just put right the stems down and go right up. And so then we're going to take the berry burst next. Don't you love this technique of using your dauber? Actually, it's kind of funny because my name for my stamping group is Little Daubers. So we all, when we have groups, we all give our groups a name, and that's what mine is, Little Daubers. So if you ever see Little Daubers, that is my group. You love the daubers? Yeah, the daubers are so great. Okay, so we've got that on there. Then we're going to come back, and again, we're going to use our butterflies. So just, we're going to pull some of them out. See if I can get a big one out of there. There we go. So remember, get your orders in before July 2nd. So we've got this like this. So we're going to take our little oval and we're going to grab a couple dimensionals. So remember, if you have a $35 order, you are going to get 2 of each of the cards. You have a $50 order, I'm going to throw in a pack of paper. If you have another $50 order, I'm going to throw in another pack of paper. So there's really no limit. So if you have a $400 order, you will, for every 50, you'll get one of these. So, okay, so we've got that like that. So we're just going to take this and put this right at the bottom. So we've got that. It's kind of punched set up. So when you put this there, it will be an easel card. So it'll kind of hold it there, so it won't. Mine is wanting to, not, it wants to pop up. Probably because I didn't use my bone follower to crease my. So like that. You can kind of see how it there. So you can do these slots, you can see all of the designer paper in the back. So open it up, your designer paper, you can write a greeting there, well, there's your kind of greeting, just a note, you can write a little note there. So, and then when you shut that up, it's just like that. So these are your 3 cards. Now this is another WOW card class that I did. It is my Meadow Dies WOW. So the Meadow Dies WOW cards. And like I said, all just using these dies. So we didn't do any main stamping and cut out. We just used designer papers. And like I said, we used the distress and then the shimmer paper. So remember to get this card kit, go to lisastamps.com, use this host code, the R6U27YBB. Because that will prompt me that you want to get this card kit. So if you have a $35 order, you're going to get to make 2 of each of these cards. Everything like this will be scored. You will get the tutorial emailed to you the following Wednesday. Like I said, everybody that got the kits last week, your kits will be in the mail tomorrow. Your tutorials will be emailed to you tomorrow. So you'll have all of the instructions, all of the cardstocks that I use with items, numbers, and sizes. So if you have a $50 order, I'll throw in a pack of paper, maybe different than what I have in my hand because they're all just very different ones. And then if you have a $50 order, I'll throw in one $100 order, I'll throw in another one, and so on. It goes for every $50, and that is my special. Again, for this week, it went over so well last week, and you guys said you loved it. So you love designer paper. You have until July 2nd to place your order. And don't forget that this month you can get these designer papers for 15% off. There's a lot of really cute ones. Sorry, I forgot to, I get going and then I forget, like, oh, did anybody say anything I missed? Okay, I have the love all three, but got to try the third card. It is really cute. It's fun. And then, like I said, the designer papers are 15% off, but don't forget that starter kit. $155 for $100, for $99 actually. So, I mean, that is a really great deal. So, don't miss that as something that you're thinking about. And like I said, do join in. If you're part of my group, join in to our Zoom meetings. They're a lot of fun. We get to share ideas, make cards together. Just kind of, and they're not long. They're just short and sweet, and we just have fun to get together and chat. So, but then remember, Kathy, that you have until July 2nd. Oh, I shouldn't say you have. I have your address. So I will mail you your prize, so you don't have to worry about it. Sorry. A lot of times I don't have people's addresses, and they have to contact me. So here are your cards. Hope you guys liked them. They're really fun using just the Meadow dies. Like I said, they're kind of wild cards, kind of fancy folds, fun. So those are your cards for today. Hopefully everybody enjoyed them. Please let me know if you have any questions. So I don't think anybody commented anything else. So, well, next week we won't be on because it is the 4th of July, and I am busy that day, and so I suppose everybody else will be too. So we will be off a week, and we will be back to have some more fun cards in July. Can you believe it? It's going to be July already. So, but everybody have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.